I'm Knight, and today I'm going to be telling you how to play Shigaraki. Shigaraki is a rushdown character, and no projectiles on this character. Besides, I'll tell you about one of his later. He only has one projectile, and I'm going to be going over basically all his quirk abilities plus his jab, and his combos, his neutral, all that good stuff. So first things first is going to be his jab. His ground jab, it's pretty fast for a ground jab, but it's definitely a long windup, especially if you're far away. It's more to start up your combos and things like that. It's easily just guardable though. Now, his better option is his air jab. His air jab is much faster, and also I think it can travel even farther. Yeah, I don't think his ground jab can't travel that far. His air jab is just the better option, mainly just to start your combos. But his ground jab is easily just guardable. Now, his quirk 1. His quirk 1 is by far his best ability. It is a frame 1. It destroys projectiles. It also, I forgot, there's another special property to it. But yeah, it's a frame 1. It destroys projectiles. It also has it has a slight vertical hitbox, so like if they're above you, you can kind of hit them. Just be aware that if you do hit that vertical hitbox, depending on how high they are, you might miss the second hit of his quirk 1, because that doesn't have a vertical hitbox. And then the third hit, this hit applies the decay effect once he hits that little like grab. Not as he grabs them, but when he does this third hit right there. That's when you get the decay effect, and that does deal damage over time. It's pretty good tick damage. And yeah, that's all I gotta say about his quirk 1, but by far his best ability in his kit. And then his quirk 2, which is his puddle. This puddle can have a vertical hitbox. It's a little weird. But sometimes if they're like right here, they can get hit by the puddle. Like, it's not gonna hit them for the whole duration, but it's gonna hit them for like a tick. This puddle is mainly used for like okies, or like when you wake up, you put it down, and the only ways to get out of the puddle is either sidestep, jump out of it, or just you can block, but then Shiggy can just get you in block strings. So that's all I gotta say about his quirk ability. Oh yeah, and then his jab, or not his jab, his grab. His grab does apply the decay effect. It's pretty fast. It does pretty good decay damage here, because it's like 2650, I'm pretty sure. No, that's more. Okay, 2850, my bad. And then his death grab, just don't use this. This one sucks. It doesn't even apply more decay on it. It just don't use it. It's bad. Sometimes the hitbox can be better though. Like sometimes he'll hit you from behind. It just depends. And now I'm gonna get into his neutral. So his main neutral is the air jab and his quirk 1. Now, I forgot to mention his air yellow. His air yellow it might look enticing as like a zoning ability, but trust me, it's not good. Its tracking is very inconsistent. All they have to do is sidestep, and it completely misses. It has a decent range, but like from here I'm gonna miss. It's not that good. And then, it's also his brown yellow. Just don't use this. I almost just didn't mention it because it's that bad. I also forgot to mention his TQ1. His TQ1 it can be used in combos, but it's not very. I wouldn't use it. It doesn't apply decay like his actual quirk 1, and yeah, it's also not a good trap because its vertical hitbox isn't really good. So they have to run into it in order for it to actually do anything, and it goes away. Yeah, it goes away pretty fast. And now I'm going to get into his combos. So the first combo, it's really simple. Just jab, quirk 1. Gonna jump cancel right there. This is going to do about 10k. Yep. After decay ends. Yep, 10k damage. And then his other combo is puddle. That. And you can dash cancel after that, but that uses two bars. Doesn't add too much more damage after that either way. And then I'm gonna show you his main optimal air combo. His optimal air combo is this. Mainly the reason you use the quirk 1 at the end there is so it applies more decay. And then I'm gonna get into how he uses assist. So Curie assist is mainly gonna be used like this. This is his optimal with the Curie assist on the ground. Gets up to like 12k. Yep. Actually might be 13. Yeah, so that's a good chunk of their health with the Curie assist. This character needs assist to do like his big damage, I'm not gonna lie. And then his optimal with the Curie assist on the air is this. Let's see if I can hit this grab at the end. There we go. And that's gonna do about 12k. So that little end of the combo I did there with the grab, it is kind of weird because sometimes on certain hitboxes that will not hit. Like Midnight's it won't hit. There's a couple others, but yes, I think on like smaller hitboxes like Minetta's or Gran Torino, it will also miss. So that can be very situational, but that's his air optimal with the Curie assist. Then with compress is mainly used for like zoning because it gives him a little projectile. I don't use it too much in combos, but like I mean, you can use it like this in a combo. Oh, I messed up the jump cancel. It's fine. Yep, that sometimes happens where it just doesn't grab, but. Yeah, I mean, I mainly just use the compress for extra projectiles since Shiggy doesn't have one, and I'll get to his projectile later. Now I'm going to go to his plus ultra. His plus ultra 1 is one of the best in the game, I won't lie. It's basically a full screen projectile. This does have a vertical hitbox. It doesn't hit all the time, but sometimes it will. It does 8k damage, which is pretty nice, but you can hit it from like... Actually, that might not. I don't know. Hold on, we'll see. Like, I think like right here you can still hit it. And it's like a full screen projectile. It's pretty good. Good for like, you can assist slide and then use it, or like you're in a, let's just say an Oki, you can just assist slide, pop plus ultra, and they'll usually get caught off guard by it. Now I'm going to show you his optimal with the plus ultra. Sometimes he's fast enough to be able to hit a quirk 1 after that, but it did drop. Sometimes he is fast enough to hit a quirk 1. It's usually if they're in the corner. Now, what I see a lot of Shiggys do is they'll do this instead with his plus ultra. Don't do that. That messes up damage values, even though you get the decay effect and the throw. It just doesn't help. It does less damage. Well, actually, it doesn't do less damage, it meteors faster when you can do this. If you have like a Curie assist, you can get like a 80% damage combo if you just do this instead. Yep, so about 21k, I think that's where it'll hit. Yeah, just don't do that throw at the end there. It looks cool, don't get me wrong, but it's just not worth it. And then also another thing I see Shiggy's do is they'll do this. That's fine if you're not gonna combo after this. But if you are, it's gonna meteor faster. It's gonna meteor, I think, right here. Yep, so just keep that in mind. It's a cool one, but it's just doing quirk 1, and then plus ultra is just still his best option. And then his plus ultra 2, it's pretty nice because I don't think it has any end lag actually, even if you miss it. It has like no end lag. You miss and then, yeah, you can instantly move again after you miss it. So that's pretty nice. Again, using like his plus ultra 2, his plus ultra 1 is just so much better. Only time I say use plus ultra 2 on this character is if you have an assist and you're about to kill them, you can like use it so they don't break your combo. But yeah, that goes for every character, honestly. Alright, another thing I want to talk about is his assists and team combos. So, main assist you're going to use for this character is Kiri, Compress, Night Eye, Nejire. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Stain you can use for guard pressure. That's the only thing you're really going to be using him for. I like Kiri Compress just because Kiri, you know, he's kind of just the staple assist. Everyone uses him, and he does a lot of damage. He's armored, etc. And then Compress for projectile. He has a pretty good projectile, and since Shiggy lacks projectiles, it's pretty nice, especially for like an assist slide. You catch him, do a little combo. Oh, that drops. Yeah, you just catch them, do a little combo. That's the main thing for assist. And then Nejire Night Eye, that's if you really need projectiles. Oh yeah, Toga is also another good one. Kiri, I use Kiri Toga mainly against like other zoners, like not other zoners, but a zoner. Especially something like Overhaul, you know, Bakugo. But yeah, I mean, I just like this one because Compress can do pretty well in most combos, while Toga drops a lot. Nejire is a pretty good one. Night Eye is good. Kiri Night Eye used to be my old team assist combo. And I already showed you guys the big damage you can do with his plus ultra. Another thing I want to tell you guys about is his guard pressure. So he does have one of the best guard pressure in the game. Main thing is there's a lot of gaps in his guard pressure. So doing this, they can just guard. They let go, guard again. They can just guard when you put down the puddle. And then another, let me just break them. Another form of, oh wait. Just put it, yeah. Normal. I'm just gonna let it recharge it. And then another form of his guard pressure is this. But there are gaps in here as well. Like a frame one. I am going to gatekeep where those gaps are, but I mean, it's not that hard to find, so honestly, gatekeeping it isn't really going to help. But there are gaps in there. But yeah, mainly use this puddle, so like he can do this. Oh shit, I pushed him away. That's weird. Mainly use it to like force a guard cancel, just to make them use a meter. You do this. That misses a lot, and also sometimes his, oh yeah, weird thing about his red move, it is fast, like if you're at point blank, it's pretty fast, but it does have a weird property to like soft lock at the end if you, like you can't combo after it sometimes. I don't know why. It's working now, but sometimes it happens a lot more often than you think. Another thing, so you may be wondering how Shiggy can hit characters, so like let's just say, here, let me call Compress here. How you can hit them from here, because like it seems impossible. When they're at a high height, what you're gonna want to do is Quirk 1, jump cancel. Oh, I messed it up. Quirk 1, jump cancel, boom, boom. And that's how you can hit them. And that's more of a situational combo, but yeah, it can happen. It happens a lot, especially if you're in the air. Yeah, basically, Quirk 1, jump cancel, air jab into, you know, whatever you want to do after that. But that's a situational combo. And yeah, that's all I gotta say for now. Thanks for watching the Shiggy Guide, and hope you all have a great day.